And it's horror week. I like horror. I like it a lot. I like feeling like I'm about to have several consecutive heart attacks. That might make me really sick and twisted, but I don't even care. In particular, I'm a fan of the post-apocalyptic zombie flick. That's fun. Psychological thriller's good. Demonic possession's fun. Just in general, supernatural stories, those are good. Basically, I love anything scary, gory, or gross. I've put some links in the tunnels to things that I find absolutely terrifying. I do not recommend clicking on them if you are faint-hearted, because one of them has actually, made me throw my computer a little bit. Don't read the Russian sleep experiment if you plan on sleeping ever again. Actually, no, it'll probably convince you to sleep even more. Actually, I think I'm going to ramble about it for a little bit before I get to my main horror thing. Horror. Mein Gott! So the Russian sleep experiment is this fake paper on a fake study done by fake Russians in fake Russia. They wanted to test the limits of the human mind, so they paid a bunch of people to go as long as possible without sleeping. They released a completely fictional chemical into a completely fictional chamber, and these completely fictional test subjects reacted to it. They went as long as they could without sleeping. They were monitored at all hours of the day. They were given things to do like books and TV and stuff. Actually, I don't think they were giving TV. There's a horror story for you. It's one of the worst, most awful, terrifying stories I have ever read in my life. It's one of the kind that reaches into your chest and grabs your heart and yanks it because it's fun. So if you like that kind of stuff, I highly recommend reading it, but it is genuinely terrifying. The other genuinely terrifying thing I'd like to talk about is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you've never played it, it's a first-person game, computer game, released by a little-known company that also did the game Penumbra. Another terrifying game. I haven't played it. I absolutely intend to. I've put some links in the tunnels to reaction videos from people playing Amnesia. The basic plotline of Amnesia is that you wake up and you're not entirely sure who you are. You have no recollection of anything that's happened to you recently. You know your name is Daniel and you know you're from Mayfair. That's pretty much it. And then you find a note from yourself explaining that there's something pursuing you, some sort of shadow. And you believe it might all be in your head, so you've drunk this potion thing to try and make you forget so that it would stop following you. Obviously it doesn't work or there wouldn't be much of a game. The note also tells you need to kill this guy named Alexander. And for some reason you think, yeah, this is a good idea, probably because the shadow is still following you. Now, what makes Amnesia so terrifying is that you have no way of defending yourself. You are this guy. You're this wussy little guy in the late 1800s. You probably have, the vapors or something. But because you can't fight, your only options are to run or to hide. But the problem with hiding is that Daniel has this heart-gripping, absolutely crippling fear of the dark. But if you're in the light, the creatures can see you. You have to balance out going in the dark and slowly losing your sanity as the creatures look for you, or being in the light and risking the creatures finding you. So yeah, it's a great game. It's absolutely terrifying. I highly recommend you play it. This is basically what I look like when I'm playing it during the day. Go away! No. Ah! It's going to kill me. So yeah, have fun. I put flowers on my stick.